Regarding External Affairs Minister's proposed visit. He is expected to visit Moscow for the 26th session of the India-Russia Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Technological and Cultural Cooperation. This is to happen later this month. We will share with you further updates at the appropriate time. As also regarding the SR talks, we, as you are well aware of our position, we will announce this visit at the appropriate time and keep you updated in this regard. Welcome you to this press briefing. With that, we open the floor for questions. Siddhant.
Hi sir, Siddhant from Beyond. We have seen an announcement by the Pakistani side of creating a new command in the aftermath, of course, of the MEA conflict. How do you see that as for regional stability? And also, we have seen a lot of commentary by the Pakistani Prime Minister, by Bilawal Bhutto and other top officials, including, of course, by the Field Marshal Munir in Pakistan, in US, on the nuclear threat. How do you see all these comments, and what's your assessment?
Okay. Keshav.
Good evening, sir. Keshav Padmanabhan from the print. Last week we've seen that Israel has expanded its military escalation in Gaza with the goal of having more military control over the Strip. Is there any reaction from the government of India with regards to this, given the current stories of starvation being reported in the Strip? Is there any positional change in the government of India with regards to this action? Thank you.
Sahil.
Sir, I'm Sahil Pandey from EAM News Agency. On 11th August, Court of Arbitration issued an award on issues of general interpretation of IWT. What is India's take on it?
Madhu.
सर, भारत और अमेरिका के रिश्ते जहां पर खड़े हैं और जिस तरह से ट्रंप ने 50% टैरिफ इंडिया पर इम्पोज किया है, उसके बाद क्या कुछ बातचीत भारत और अमेरिका के बीच चल रही है? कई ऐसे डिफेंस डील हैं जिनके डिरेल होने की भी खबरें सामने आ रही हैं। तो क्या माना जाए कि भारत और अमेरिका के संबंध जो हैं अब एक तरह से बेपटरी हो चुके हैं? इस पर मौजूदा जो स्थिति है उस पर आपका क्या कमेंट है?
ठीक है। उमाशंकर
सिंह, इंडिपेंडेंट जर्नलिस्ट। अमेरिका की तरफ से एक और बयान आया है जिसमें कि यूएस ट्रेजरी सेक्रेटरी ने कहा है कि अगर पुतिन ट्रंप बातचीत फेल होती है तो रूस के तेल खरीद की वजह से भारत पे और ज़्यादा टैरिफ लगाया जाएगा। इस पे आपकी प्रतिक्रिया?
Okay. So now first let me come to Siddhant, your question. We have seen several statements as you rightly referred. We have seen reports regarding a continuing pattern of reckless, warmongering and hateful comments from Pakistani leadership against India. It is well known that modus operandi of the Pakistani leadership to whip up anti-India rhetoric time and again to hide their own failures. Pakistan would be well advised to temper its rhetoric, as any misadventure will have painful consequences, as was demonstrated recently. On some the other questions that you asked, some parts of your question we've already made our statement very clear, so I would refer you to them. जो हिंदी के यहाँ पर श्रोतागण हैं उनके लिए मैं अंग्रेजी में जो हमने वक्तव्य दिया उसको मैं हिंदी में रूपांतर कर देता हूँ। हमने भारत के खिलाफ पाकिस्तानी नेतृत्व के लापरवाह, युद्ध भड़काने वाले और नफरत भरे बयानों के निरंतर सिलसिले पर रिपोर्टें देखी हैं। अपनी नाकामियों को छुपाने के लिए बार बार भारत विरोधी बयानबाजी को हवा देना पाकिस्तानी नेतृत्व का जाना माना तरीका है, जिससे आप भली भांति अवगत हैं। पाकिस्तान को सलाह देते हैं कि वह अपनी बयानबाजी में संयम रखे, क्योंकि जैसा कि अभी हाल ही में हमने देखा था और आप लोगों ने भी देखा था, किसी भी प्रकार के दुस्साहस का परिणाम दर्दनाक होगा। Keshav, on the conflict, see, our position on the conflict has been clear and consistent. There has been no change. We continue to call for a ceasefire, unconditional release of all hostages, continued supply of humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza, and we stand for a two-state solution. So there is no change. Our position is clear and consistent on this particular issue. Sahil, yes, we have, on your question regarding the award, India has never accepted the legality, legitimacy, or competence of the so-called Court of Arbitration. Its pronouncements are therefore without jurisdiction, devoid of legal standing, and have no bearing on India's rights of utilization of waters. India also categorically rejects Pakistan's selective and misleading references to the so-called award. As reiterated in a press release of 27 June 2025, the Indus Waters Treaty stands in abeyance by a sovereign decision of the Government of India, taking in response to Pakistan's continued sponsorship of cross-border terrorism, including the barbaric Pahalgam attack. मधु, भारत अमेरिका के रिश्तों के बारे में बात किया आपने। हमारे दोनों देशों के रिश्ते एक कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप है। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, ये जो हमारे रिश्ते हैं, द्विपक्षीय रिश्ते, ये आपसी इंटरेस्ट यानी कि शेयर्ड इंटरेस्ट जो है दोनों देशों के लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों और हमारे दोनों देशों के लोगों के बीच में जो परस्पर बहुत मजबूत रिश्ते हैं, उन पर आधारित है। ये रिश्ते कई एक ट्रांजिशन और चैलेंजेस को इन्होंने देखा है, उसका सामना किया है। अभी हमारा उद्देश्य है कि हम हमारी जो सब्सटेंटिव एजेंडा है दोनों देशों के बीच में, उस पर हम अपने को केंद्रित रखें, और ये हमारा मानना है और आशा है कि ये साझेदारी आने वाले दिनों में म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट और शेयर्ड इंटरेस्ट के बेसिस पे ये आगे बढ़ती रहेगी। Some of the people would like to hear this in English, I guess. India and the United States share a comprehensive global strategic partnership anchored in shared interests, democratic values, and robust people-to-people ties. This partnership has weathered several transitions and challenges, as we had said earlier as well. We remain focused on the substantive agenda that the two countries have committed to, and we hope that the relationship will continue to move forward based on mutual respect and shared interests. मधु, आपका दूसरा सवाल भारत अमेरिकी रक्षा सहयोग को भी लेके था। भारत और अमेरिका के बीच में जो रक्षा सहयोग है बड़े मजबूत हैं। पिछले कई दशकों में दोनों देशों के बीच में कई समझौते हुए हैं जो इसको एक आयाम, एक मजबूत रूप देते हैं। ये रिश्ते पिछले कुछ सालों में, दशकों में काफ़ी इसका फैलाव बढ़ा है। इसी महीने एक डिफेंस पॉलिसी टीम अमेरिका से आने वाली है, और साथ ही साथ जो दोनों देशों के बीच में युद्ध अभ्यास, जॉइंट मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज जो होता है, उसका 21वीं कड़ी उस युद्ध अभ्यास का 21वीं जॉइंट मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज का नाम युद्ध अभ्यास है। ये इसी महीने अलास्का में होने वाली है। साथ ही साथ दोनों देश इस पर बातचीत कर रहे हैं कि जो 2+2 का इंटरसेशनल मीटिंग होता है, उसका वर्किंग लेवल जो मीटिंग होता है, वो भी इस महीने दोनों देश करने के लिए आपस में बातचीत कर रहे हैं। जहां तक डिफेंस एक्विजिशन की बात हुई, इसमें जो प्रोक्योरमेंट प्रोसेस है वो चल रहा है, जो established procedures है उसके हिसाब से. For yes, the India-US defense partnership, underpinned by foundational defense agreements, is an important pillar of the bilateral partnership. This robust cooperation has strengthened across several domains. We are expecting a US defense policy team to be in Delhi in mid-August. The 21st edition of the joint military exercise Yuddha Abhyas is also expected to take place later this month in Alaska. Both sides remain engaged to convene the 2+2 intersessional meeting at the working level towards the end of this month. As far as the question of defense acquisition is concerned, the procurement processes continue as per established procedures. इसी से लगा हुआ सवाल उमा आपका था. देखिए, जहाँ तक टैरिफ का बात है उस पर हम लोगों ने अपना स्टेटमेंट दिया है, तो मैं चाहूँगा कि हमारे जो स्टेटमेंट हम लोगों ने पिछले कुछ दिनों में दिए हैं उस पर अपना ध्यान केंद्रित करें. Can we take more questions? Abhishek?
Hi sir, Abhishek Jha, I'm an independent journalist. The two recent news I'll have your attention on. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is going to Moscow. Could you please share with us what is on the agenda that will happen between the two ministers? Also, we have seen reports that Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi is traveling to India next week. If you can share some detail on that. And with so much of talk between India, China, and Russia, and Russia-China, can we also foresee an RIC group meeting on the sidelines of BRICS that is happening in China this year?
Okay.
I'm Shumatra, sir. So this is in line of the last question. Prime Minister is heading for Tianjin for a multilateral summit. Can we expect that India is also going to review its relations with China, especially at a time 100 billion, and two major Chinese firms are under scrutiny of India's financial and enforcement agencies? Thank you, sir.
कृष्ण मोहन.
सर, कृष्ण मोहन शर्मा, भारत एक्सप्रेस से. मेरा सवाल पाकिस्तान से ही है. जो आपने बात कही उससे आगे पाकिस्तान ने एक स्टेटमेंट दिया है कि इस मैटर को IWT को हम इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट में ले जाएंगे, क्योंकि भारत को कोई अधिकार नहीं है कि नैसर्गिक पानी के प्रवाह को वो रोक सके.
ऋषभ.
So good evening, Rishabh from Times Now. So there have been 3 such incidents in last 1 week, 2 in Ireland, 1 in Canada, where people of Indian origin or Indian nationals for that matter have been attacked. And these have been racial attacks. To say, one Indian gentleman who was in Dublin was attacked to an extent that he was taken to hospital by a local. A 6-year-old was actually asked to go back to India. And in Canada, we saw a video coming out where an Indian couple was harassed by some young Canadians. If there's a stand that India has taken and a statement that I can expect.
Okay. Hare.
Good evening, sir. Hare Maheshwari, Sputnik, sir. The Brazilian president had said that he would host an online meeting of BRICS nations to discuss a coordinated response to US tariffs. We've also seen Prime Minister Modi having spoken to the Brazilian and the Russian president in recent days. Does India also see a role for BRICS as far as the US tariffs are concerned? Thank you.
Okay. Abhishek, first coming to your question regarding External Affairs Minister's proposed visit. He is expected to visit Moscow for the 26th session of the India-Russia Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Technological and Cultural Cooperation. This is to happen later this month. We will share with you further updates at the appropriate time. As also regarding the SR talks, we, as you are well aware of our position, we will announce this visit at the appropriate time and keep you updated in this regard. On RIC, no discussions have been held on this matter. Ayanksha, regarding a question on SCO, again, I would like to remind that we will announce such visits at the appropriate time, and we'll keep you updated with the substantive part of the agenda as well. Rishwan, IWT पे जो अभी देखिए in response to the court of arbitrations, I gave a detailed response. As also on IWT, we have made our position very clear on several occasions. So I would refer you to our statement, as also I said in response to Sahil's question on the award that has been given, which we do not recognize.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.